Hi, everyone. A very good evening to you. I hope the festive seasons have really pepped you up and all rejuvenated to start work anew. Well, first of all, I must thank Dr. Suresh Kaur for this invite to share my experiences and thoughts with you. If any way it can help you, if I may use the term, it's a very big term though. Well, I'm Anindita Mukherjee Sinha, and I am a communication leader, advocacy proponent, and of course, a mentor, which I love the most to do. Uh, to start my journey, I would say that these PR forums, whether it's PR Talk or any other forum, this particular PR Talk is doing exceedingly well, really, really great, and all kudos to Dr. Uh, Suresh's enthusiasm and the zeal. Uh, But I must say that these are enough of learnings which if we see, if we hear from uh, anyone, be it leaders or be it mentees who are mentored by leaders, anyone around us are good enough. For myself, well, to share my life, my journey, I think I am definitely a product of destiny and empowered upbringing. Fortunately, my parents, they really wanted me to be brought up in a very first and foremost independent way and as an aware individual. That is, I think, which has carried me all this way. But I also call myself a byproduct of resilience and hard work. In today, we call it is smart work. Well, yes, it is needed, but there is no substitute for hard work for sure. Why I am saying hard work is my life has never been so simple and a cakewalk. Today, after gaining 3 decades of work experience in different sectors like infrastructure, travel, aviation, transportation, consultancy, which I am now presently in, and have the opportunity and been fortunate to work for different clients who are either from FMCG sector or healthcare, has taught me a lot. So first and foremost, I would say that our life, at least my life, has been the best teacher for me, the best guru, if I may say. Because when we go through our lives and we encounter different people, different situations, we learn from them and we fail to success. Unless we fail, we can't succeed. And I think that failures are the best way to succeed in life. They are the threshold for your next success. So my life has always been like that, full of hard work. First and foremost, I would like to tell all of you that I have always wanted to be out of my comfort zone. I was working very comfortably in a public sector undertaking. In India, as we say, a government job. It was a public sector undertaking, a government job. And as we also say in India, that sarkari naukri secured hai. So I was in that nice little comfortable zone, which I thought that I think I would really like to explore, and I did explore. But after a point of time, when I saw that what I want to do, what is my calling? Is this my calling? I was into the Department of Operations. Airport atmosphere is always vibrant and dynamic. Lot of challenges, lot of things to learn, lot of crises which you deal day in and day out. Fine, but I wanted to do something more, something better. than what I think I was doing. It was a fantastic atmosphere, job, everything. Aviation is a very dynamic sector. But being only in operations was not really, my hunger was really not being met. I wanted to be in a field where I can meet and interact with a lot of people, not confined to any environment. And I felt that by going into the field of communication, public relation, productive networking is what would quench my thirst and would make me very uh, happy, and I can learn a lot because the more and more we meet people, I honestly, my dear audience, I would everything talk in my perspective because I know you all are all learned. I'm just sharing my experience. So I will not use the term you should, we should, I should, what I did. So I think the more and more we meet people, we interact with people, we learn a lot, and definitely we become very enriched within us. There are so much things to learn from people around, irrespective of seniority or juniority. So, first and foremost, I moved out of my uh, comfort zone. Wasn't there challenges? There were challenges. And trust me, I moved. I think I was, as I said, I'm a product of destiny. It was not easy for me to move into the Department of Corporate Communications in an organization like Mumbai International Airport Limited, which was then run by GVK Group, without any experience in paper that I could join the department. But I had a fantastic reporting manager who, by speaking to me, maybe, perhaps, thought that I can face challenges. Later on, he said that what I saw is that you are a go getter and you can face challenges. So that's the reason I wanted you to try your hand. And trust me, in the interview, I asked him without any rhyme and reason, do you think I can take up this challenge? I have no experience in corporate communication. And he said, the very question which you're asking, I think you can. And that you came forward with the confidence that you are entering into a new field, you can. Just as a note below, postscript, I want to say, as leaders, I think it is our duty to give opportunity, to provide an opportunity to youngsters, to young professionals to try their hand. Many places, I'm sure, the young professionals here must have applied for a job, and many places, they, the first and foremost they see is whether you have the required experience of a particular sector. Here, I think we should change our mindset. Why? Because studies show people coming from different sector and trying their hand in a new avenue become is it's becoming more successful. Why? Because the freshness of ideas those individuals are bringing on the table. So I would like to correlate what I had got from my first reporting manager, the an opportunity, a pedestal to stand and try my hand. I think as leaders we should provide this opportunity to the young professionals. And the uh, well, I won't call them novice exactly, but then people who have passed out or don't have the requisite years of experience which we define. I still didn't understand the the science behind defining those years of experiences, 12 years, 5 years, 15 years. There must be, with all due respect. But When I got that pedestal, it was a huge challenge because it was a new field. And trust me, I was given an opportunity, but I was not really given a whole, no one held my hand. I was just told that, okay, so go and do this. This you have to do, that you have to do. And trust me, that time, Mumbai airport was being developed anew because it was a transition, from a government entity to a private entity. So the department was new. We actually gave birth and raised up the Department of Corporate Communication. So there were a lot of hard work. Second learning, which I that time unknowingly did, and I really think it really helps a lot to professionals, is never say no to any work. This is not my JD. This is not within my JD, my job description. Trust me, the more you explore new work, the more you learn. And at one point of time, definitely it will help you. That is one of the most important thing. Lot of challenges. I was just, thrown in the water, but then I learned to swim. So we have to take risk, and that risk appetite in me helped me move forward in my career. Second thing is mistakes. As the story goes that someone asked, what is the secret of your success? So the person to who it was asked, the person said right decisions. So he was asked, and how did you take those right decisions? He said, from my experience. And how did you gain those experience? From the wrong decisions. Wrong decisions you have to make to learn more. Second learning, which I made many mistakes, but I tried not to repeat them. I learned from them and moved ahead. uh, I developed myself as an aware individual, which is very important. uh, in my childhood, I had some disability. I would not call that way. It was, I had a retention disorder. I could not mug up things. So what I used to do in my school, and I'm always a right brain person, rightist, tell myself, I used to understand, if I may use the word funda, of whatever the subject is, and then represent in my own way. Lesson 3, I learned to represent my point of view, my perspective, and it, from the things which I learned. So, definitely, technicalities help, but giving it the garnish of your creativity is what required for creating something new, innovative, because now it is the time for innovation. And I'm very proud about the fact that my EQ perhaps is more than my IQ, because a person with higher EQ definitely succeeds in life, in whatever term you call it a success. Success to me something different, to you something different. That is very important. The very important thing here for any professional, for any individual, I would say, is humility. And trust me, that again I learned in the journey of life. I have been very fortunate to get some very humble people who I used to look up and see in their highest stature, in their, the positions what they held. How humble are they? Once this press secretary of one of the a very early president of the United States, he had said once that to understand or to know someone's character, bestow him with power. Just imagine how strong that statement is. If you have power and if you are not humble, you definitely is not winning the race of life if you are at all in it. And trust me, people who are not humble, they are always into nudging someone, not being a team worker, and moving ahead very, very, selfish, in a very selfish way. So, humility is something as a leader we should always learn, and magnanimity. Again, maybe I was very, very fortunate. My friends always tell me that you are always very fortunate to get good bosses. Now, this term boss I don't like, but I'm using here. It, to me, it sounds as one of those 70s film, where you go to Warsaw Beach and boss Sona leke aaya, that way. But my reporting managers, extremely magnanimous, giving me independence, trusting me with platforms to experiment. But what I want to say is, why I am saying this is, since we as leaders, if I, since I have learned it, I try to give that platform to my team, because unless we are magnanimous, yes, don't compromise on performance. Never. I have never compromised on my team's performance. I was a very villainous sort of a reporting manager when it came to deliverables. But trust your team, take their opinion. Your team can also be great influencers. At least I say that for my team, whatever I have done in my life, a huge contribution goes to my team. They are wonderful. A team can carve out the success path for its manager. Trust me, try this out. So, as you can learn from your superiors, you can learn from your team as well. And there again, teamwork always succeeds. Very small instances in life I have encountered, I have gone through, and I have seen that my team, they came forward, and the ideas which they had given, all what I had to do is share out my ego, leave my ego, and accept them. Last, as a leader, first and foremost, or the most important thing with humility is, have a control on your ego, or if I may call it, false ego. It doesn't take us anywhere. If we can just throw out that cloak, we see that we can think with our open mind and open eyes, that there are plethora of learnings all around, so rich, that we can take and become very, 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 I would say, uh, happy professional, happy individual. I That is all I want to do in life, is I want some peace at the end of the day, whether it's my individual life or my professional life. Have a very peaceful day end, where I can just think and smile and say, oh, it was a good day. I hope whatever I have learned, I shared with you, you liked. Nothing to learn, because you all know more than me. Thank you so much. Once again, if I want to just wrap up what I said, is humility, being magnanimous as leaders, uh, empathetic, very important, and moving out of the comfort zone, facing challenges, and never say no to any type of work. It will only enrich you, and you will learn more. Thank you so much for being there in this Facebook Live. I wish to join more, and I wish once again, PR Talk Online all the best, and Dr. Suresh. Signing off, Anidita. Bye bye. Good night.